Hello everyone. I welcome you all to Interview with Inspiration, initiative by Skills Rediscovery. Skills Rediscovery is an e-learning platform and is becoming the fastest growing learning destination for learners. I am Nidhi Jain, working as a public relation officer at Skills Rediscovery. Today we have with us Mr. Devoys Johnny, working as an assistant professor at 𝐼𝐾𝐺𝑃TU, main campus Kapurthala, and also as a HOD at 𝐶𝑇 Group of Institution. Sir, the field is over to you. I asked you to introduce yourself and let us know more about your journey, sir.
Hello, welcome everyone. Myself, Devoys Johnny. Just to brief you about my journey, I started my career when I was doing hotel management at Bangalore. And the first point I entered the industry was with ITC Park Sheraton Chennai, where I did my internships of 6 months there. It was a great challenging moment, and for me also, in fact, for every student who is doing hotel management, because it is the point where the reality is seen there. And after that, I got a placement after my degree with Limca in Bangalore as kitchen operational trainee. I approximately worked there for 1 year, then got a chance to work with a US-based company, that is an IT company, who was supporting software issues for hotel industry, that is Soft Brands Bangalore. Then I worked there for approximately 6 months. Then I got a break in academics, which was my dream. I worked for LPU as assistant professor approximately 9 years. And there I learned a lot. I learned every aspects of academics, whether it's academics, whether it's an examination, whether it's an administration aspect. So LPU teaches me a lot. Then I got a break with 𝐶𝑇 Group of Institution. They give me the designation as head of department. There also I got to learn many things like how to handle a particular department, because there we were handling about 3 different universities altogether. There we have Institute of Hotel Management, there we have Diploma with Guru Nanak Dev University, then with PTU also we have an appellation, and there we also prepared 3 Limca Book of Records with the help of the management. And after that, during Corona period, I worked for Pyramid for a short duration, and presently I'm working with Punjab Technical University as assistant professor. So this is all about my journey, but this journey has a lot of struggles, a lot of up and down, which we'll be discussing in the coming questions for sure.
Yes, definitely. So I think you mentioned food processing, and you're in the food processing. It's quite a new, not a new per se, but yeah, unhidden sort of a department or unhidden sort of profession, I guess. So also, can you tell us more about how you came into this profession? How did you basically started doing or learning, basically started this journey of food processing?
It's food production actually. Food production is one of the specialization area in hotel management. So I did my specialization from my college in food production, and I entered the industry. Like I mentioned, like during my placements, I got an opportunity to work as kitchen operational trainee. So that was my forte. Like I entered into food production area, and during my academics also, I was given the domain of food production. So throughout my academics, I learned about food production, and this area requires a lot of hard work, a lot of patience, and a lot of passion. Yeah. Yes. So this is how I did my journey through this particular area, because I was into cooking. I cook at home also. I cook for my children. I cook for my family, and I cook for my students also. I love doing practicals.
Can you please share the challenges that you face by withstanding the complexities of your industry or profession?
Like challenges, I can't say challenges. Everything is an opportunity, because challenges are like you know something or you do not know something. The biggest challenge in especially the hotel management graduate phase is when you enter the industry for the first time, because industry is demanding. It really takes a lot of your time because you have to squeeze down your personal space and give yourself to the industry. So that is a biggest constraint. If the youngsters, the students who are coming up are ready to learn and opening up their learning mode, they can grow. This is how the biggest challenge is. And other thing which I was talking about is there are two aspects. You know the fact or you do not know the fact. If you know the fact, you will do it right there and then. If you do not know the fact, you have to make someone your guru to learn that thing. And that is a challenge.
Yes.
So we have to cut down our ego. We have to ask someone. We have to learn the fact. We have to learn the knowledge. Till now, I'm learning. Every day is a new experience for me. So that is the biggest challenge, everyone.
Okay. So can we know more about your institute and what courses it offers to the students?
Yeah. At present, like I'm working with the PTU Kapurthala. So we, in fact, it is a new department. We are running with 2 batches and we are offering 2 courses, Bachelor in Hotel Management and Catering Technology, 4 years, affiliated to UGC. And there's one diploma in F&B service of 1.5 years. So these 2 are the programs that are currently running. And we do have the state-of-the-art labs where the students used to come and do their practicals. And this is all about my university.
Okay, sir. So can you tell us about what is the current scenario of your industry, or what the current situation is in your industry? How many students are enrolling into the profession?
Yeah, like as COVID cases are rising and due to lockdown, hospitality industry has faced a lot. Till now, we are facing a lot because as you can see, most of the restaurants, hotels have been shut down. Due to which youth are thinking like it is a challenge, like placement is a challenge for hospitality industry. But this is not the fact. Hospitality industry is struggling hard. Yes, they are opening up new venues for youngsters. Like venues like recently Marriott has come up with bizcations and workations and staycations. So these are the new venues that will open up new job opportunities to the youngsters. And most probably when we talk about skills, especially like you are also into a skill education part. So skill education is the future, because nobody can challenge you on your skills. That is your asset. When we talk about employability, rather than seeking employability, you should become the employment generator, right?
Yes.
When we talk about entrepreneurship, so skills can lead you to that.
Yes, sir. As we were talking about employability, sir, what suggestions or what opinion you think you would give to the students who are facing this employability challenge across departments, across education sector?
Yeah. Being a chef, I'll always talk about the ingredients. You have to add just 2 magic ingredients in you when you're doing anything, whether you're doing cooking, whether you're doing any other work. That is passion and love.
Yes.
If you are doing anything with passion and love, you will get success, definitely.
Yes, so but the situation like COVID sometimes makes this employability challenge a huge, take a stress on even students' mentality. I mean, not mentality per se, but students' health. They take a toll on students' health, mental health. So how do we cope with it, or what particular, other than having passion, what do you think that people should work on? They should
Like if we talk of, like every day there's a challenge. Like COVID is also one of the challenge.
Yes.
Rather than taking it a negative aspect, we should see the positive things, like what we can do. I share my example. During COVID, during shutdown, I opened up my cloud kitchen. It still exists. I'm running my cloud kitchen from home. That is, you can even search it out on Google. It's with the name Kebab and Biryani House. So that is a new venue. When you talk about positive thing, if you're thinking positive, you can do anything, anytime. So you have to keep your mindset positive, explore new venues, keep your passion high, and never let the negative thoughts rise inside your mind.
Yes, sir. So as we were talking about COVID, what lessons do you think the education fraternity should draw from this situation?
COVID has given a lot of new learning to every one of us, especially if we talk about the education sector. Nobody was thinking like education sector will ever stop, but this has led to world shutdown. And due to that, we have to learn the new technology, how to deal with the students, keeping in mind the technology. So it has given us a new learning part, how we are going to execute practicals using technology, how we are going to deliver the knowledge using technology. So this is how new aspects are coming up. So we should say like, okay, challenges are there, but there are solutions to it. So we should always work on solution rather than talking about the negative aspects. So this is the biggest success mantra.
Yes, definitely. Sir, also, what is your take, or not take, but what do you think about the national education policy, sir? The education. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
This is the talk of the day. You know, a national education policy, when we talk about, it's an asset. Like according to me, my personal opinion, if I say, because education has to be reformed after every 5 years or 6 years. And this education policy will come up with a lot of youngsters who can opt for their subjects, what they are supposed to do, how they are supposed to do. So their interest will be a lot of important. Otherwise, what happens earlier, if we talk about the traditional, the old education policy, it was all about we are having fixed some number of subjects, and everybody of us has studied that subject. But now, government is planning to give a lot of choice-based system where individual or youngsters can choose as per their own interest. So there will be a lot of challenge to the schools, because they have to dig up the youngsters to dig themselves for what they are going to do in future, what is their aim. Then only they will be able to decide what they have to study.
Yes. Okay.
So let's see how this education policy comes up and give us the new generation. We are hoping with fingers crossed and stay positive.
So while introducing, you mentioned about Limca Records.
Yep.
Can you elaborate on it?
Yes. We have prepared 3 different type of Limca Records. One was creating 550 different vegetarian sandwiches. One was about 350 different types of omelette and 350 different type of pastas. That we did it with City Group of Institutions. So it was in collaboration with students. We were having a huge setup. Approximately 800 students were involved in there, where every student has to prepare 2 different type of pasta or sandwich or an omelette. So these were 3 different years which we were able to get the Limca Records.
So this was done in recent times, or?
It was in 2017, 18 and 19.
Oh, that's very recent then.
Yeah.
Yes. Sir, how much do you think the education system is blended with the skill system, or how far are we in reaching to that stage?
If we talk about like education blending with skill, we are still far behind. Skills are the necessity. We have to create youngsters with skills. And that is only possible with the help of if we incorporate some skills in the education. If we talk about the curriculum implementation part, we should always focus on like 70-30 ratio. 70% should be a practical part and 30% should be a practical theory. Because what we learn is what we do.
Yes, true.
Right? And that skills once imparted, it's forever.
Okay.
So that is what we have to create our youngsters with a lot of skills.
So does your institute separately have this skill-based courses, or it's blended with the curriculum itself, sir?
No, it's blended with the curriculum, but we have different labs for that. Every skill-based course is associated with different labs, because we have to do practicals over there. So labs are definitely marked over there, where students come and do their practicals.
Okay, so is it a type of an add-on course or part of the?
No, it's
sorry. Yes,
it's compulsory.
It's compulsory.
It's a compulsory.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
Because if we talk about hotel management degree, it's itself marked as a skill-based course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So anything you would like to tell to our viewers, any suggestion, any opinion, or any advice you want to give to our viewers, sir?
Yeah. Okay. Especially, I'll give advice to the hospitality education students who are pursuing their, or who would be pursuing their hospitality degree. Whether you're doing anything or any course or any degree, this thing also matters. Nowadays, we can see youngsters with a lot of egos, a lot of less patience. So this thing has to be curved out, because God has given us with 2 years. So that means you have to listen more, you have to absorb more. Then only you will get more knowledge and you will be becoming successful. Whether you're working in industry, whether you're working with your teachers, listen more and do more and learn more and keep enjoying.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Yeah. Sir, I think it's a time to wrap this interview. And we as an organization are truly thankful to you to share your insights and for sharing your time here, sir. Really very thankful to you that you're here today with us.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
Yes, thank you, sir.